Politics of Ghana takes place in a framework of a presidential representative democratic republic, whereby the President of Ghana is both head of state and head of government, and of a multi-party system. The seat of government is at Golden Jubilee House. Executive power is exercised by the government. Legislative power is vested in both the government and parliament. The judiciary is independent of the executive and the legislature. The constitution that established the Fourth Republic provided a basic charter for republican democratic government. It declares Ghana to be a unitary republic with sovereignty residing in the Ghanaian people, intended to prevent future coups, dictatorial government, and one-party states. It is designed to establish the concept of power sharing. The document reflects lessons learned from the abrogated constitutions of 1957, 1960, 1969, and 1979, and incorporates provisions and institutions drawn from British and American constitutional models. One controversial provision of the Constitution indemnifies members and appointees of the Provisional National Defense Council from liability for any official act or omission during the years of PNDC rule. The Constitution calls for a system of checks and balances, with power shared between a president, a unicameral parliament, a council of state, and an independent judiciary. Executive branch. Executive authority is established in the office of the presidency, together with his council of state. The president is head of state, head of government, and commander-in-chief of the armed forces. He also appoints the vice president. According to the Constitution, more than half of the presidentially appointed ministers of state must be appointed from among members of parliament. The outcome of the December 2012 elections, which declared John Dramani Mahama as president of Ghana by the Ghana Electoral Commission, was challenged by Nana Akufo-Addo, Mahmoud Bawumia and Jacob Atsebi Lamte at the Supreme Court of Ghana, of which the Supreme Court came out with the verdict that the president, John Dramani Mahama, legally won the 2012 presidential election. Legislative branch. Legislative functions are vested in Parliament, which consists of a unicameral 275-member body plus the Speaker. To become law, legislation must have the assent of the President, who has a qualified veto over all bills except those to which a vote of urgency is attached. The members are elected for a 4-year term in single-seat constituencies by simple majority vote. As it is predicted by Duvage's law, the voting system has encouraged Ghanaian politics into a two-party system, which means that there are two dominant political parties, with extreme difficulty for anybody to achieve electoral success under the banner of any other party. Elections have been held every 4 years since 1992. Presidential and parliamentary elections are held alongside each other, generally on the 7th of December. Political parties and elections. Judicial branch. The structure and the power of the judiciary are independent of the two other branches of government. The Supreme Court of Ghana has broad powers of judicial review. It is authorized by the Constitution to rule on the constitutionality of any legislation or executive action at the request of any aggrieved citizen. The hierarchy of courts derives largely from British juridical forms. The courts have jurisdiction over all civil and criminal matters. They include the Superior Courts of Judicature, established under the 1992 Constitution, and the Inferior Courts, established by Parliament. The Superior Courts are from highest to lowest: the Supreme Court of Ghana, the Court of Appeal, the High Court of Justice, and the 10 regional tribunals. The Inferior Courts, since the Courts Act 2002, include the circuit courts, the magistrate courts, and special courts such as the juvenile courts. In 2007, Georgina Wood became the first ever female Chief Justice of the Ghanaian Supreme Court. Administrative divisions. Ghana is divided into 10 regions: Ashanti, Brong-Ahafo, Central, Eastern, Greater Accra, Northern, Upper East, Upper West, Volta, and Western. International organization participation. Ghana is member of ACP, AFDB, OC, ECOWAS, FAO, G24, G77, IAEA, IBRD, ICAO, ICC, ICCT, ICFDU, ICRM, IDA, IFAD, IFC, IFRCS, ILO, IMF, IMO, Interpol, IOC, IOM, ISO, ITU, MIGA, MINURSO, MONUC, NAM, OAS, ONUB, OPCW, UN, UNAMSIL, UNCTAD, UNESCO, UNIDO, UNIFIL, UNITAR, UNMEE, UNMIK, UNMIL, UNOCI, UPU, WCL, WFDU, WHO, WIPO, WMO, WTOO, WTRO.